Hello YouTube, I am Martin and welcome to...
It's the Martin Show!
This is the last video you'll ever see me do. Coincidentally, it's the first. The United States is a country that has brought freedom to all of us. Energy! United States, you know you're an energy Face it, United States, you know you love energy, and so do I. But it's a fact that energy does not last forever. In fact, this world is limited in energy. So we have a lot of different types of energies. We have renewable and non-renewable. For non-renewable energy, we have coal, oil, and nuclear energy. For renewable energy, we have solar panel, windmills, hydroelectric energy, and fuel cells. Coal is easily found and widely distributed throughout the world. It's comparatively inexpensive to all other forms of energy due to its large reserves. A very large amount of electricity these days are generated from coal. However, you must understand that mining coal destroys the environment. It's non-renewable and fast depleting. And, you know, that carbon emission thing? Yes, it's got high carbon emissions. Now we have oil. Not that oil. Yes, petroleum. You might just call it gas, you know, for your car. What's so good about oil? Well, you can easily transport it everywhere. I mean, it's in your car, it's on ships, it's everywhere. The cons? Well, I love the United States. I don't know about you. This oil stuff is just making us dependent on other nations. The United States is an independent country. We were born of independence. We don't need to be dependent on other nations. Oil also has a humongous amount of carbon emissions. We don't want that because it causes global warming. Although technically unproved, you know, screw those scientists. So for renewable energy, we have solar panels. Now, what's so good about solar panels? Well, it runs off the sun. You know, the sun up there. If we didn't have the sun, we'd be like this asshole. You don't want to be like him. Instead, the sun allows us to see things like this. But then people ask, hey, if the sun's so awesome, why don't we just use it? And I tell them, the density of energy that we can collect from the sun is low. Low, low, low. In addition, creating a solar panel is extremely expensive, especially if you take into account how much energy a solar panel actually produces. And frankly, you can't see this at night, so you can't get energy at night either from solar panels. Next up, we have dams. Now, back in the old days, dams used to be created by beavers. But not anymore. Dams are created with manly men, with dynamite. Dynamites kind of tear up the environment that we try to live in. It's a no-go. China, your Three Gorges Dam, it really is not gorgeous at all. Huh. Stupid pun. Damn Chinese. Lastly, we got fuel cells. Fuel cells are kind of useless at the moment because to create fuel cells, you kind of need to burn a lot of energy to create the fuel cells. And these fuel cells don't have as much energy as the amount you use to create it. I don't know, confusing, right? But in other words, it's bad. It doesn't work. Don't use it. So, you know, the United States, what are they known for? Independence, awesome Hollywood movies, guns, and the atomic bomb. Scary, isn't it? Well, it's not actually like that, but... So what's so great about nuclear energy? First of all, you see these water towers? That's not any radioactive stuff coming out. That's just steam. That's just water. Water is harmless, at least last I checked. It also has extremely high density of energy per small unit of fuel. You can actually reuse the stuff from nuclear reactors, and it does not harm the environment, except for its radioactive waste. Now you ask, Martin, if there's radioactive waste, doesn't that actually harm the environment? Well, if you throw it in your backyard, yes, it's going to harm your environment. But If properly reprocessed, you can get rid of the most dangerous radioactive stuff. And you're just left with less radioactive stuff, which will become not radioactive anymore in 50 years. After that 50-year period is over, it's not radioactive anymore. Now, people are afraid of it exploding or something like those nuclear reactors exploding, but that is impossible. That cannot happen.
Can't they melt them?
Meltdown, they cannot explode. It's impossible.
But they could have a meltdown like in Chernobyl.
Yeah, they can have a meltdown, but meltdowns shouldn't happen unless people are complete idiots like the Russians. We're like, let's turn off all our fail safes to replace some stuff, and also let's not have any containment bunker above our nuclear reactor, so that will explode or it will like evaporate into the air and spread all over the world.
Poor Chernobyl.
Yeah. Now, the Nuclear Committee has completely revamped their rules. So what is the United States doing right now? They're kind of just being scared of nuclear energy when really it could just be their best friend. Once again, this is Martin, and thank you for watching my once-in-a-lifetime show.
Never be
Don't
on.
tune in again, because I won't be on.